break it down, no script, no mold. Raw and uncut, every gem is gold. Locked in now, let the facts unfold. Q bringing heat on Truth Be Told.
Yo, what's up, squad? Welcome back to the Truth Be Told podcast. I'm your host, Q, in chat. Check it out. You may have already known or may not have known that actress Jurnee Smollett was married to a man by the name of Josiah Bell. He was a musician and a music producer. Now, they were married back in 2010. They got separated in 2019, and a divorce was finalized in 2021. And somewhere in between, I think maybe 2016, they had a son by the name of Hunter that was born. Now, Jurnee Smollett and Josiah had become divorced, and divorce, like I said, was finalized in 2021. Jurnee Smollett was ordered to pay alimony and child support to Josiah, and that was because Josiah was being the primary caregiver of the child. Now, here's the twist. In that divorce settlement, Jurnee Smollett had settled for $1 million to pay to Josiah, as well as $7,000 a month in alimony and child support. Now, that was finalized in 2021, and Josiah has been receiving those payments ever since then. They were married for a little over 10 years. Josiah now in 2025 is demanding that he get half of Jurnee's retirement. In addition to the $1 million settlement, as well as the $7,000 a month alimony and child support that he's getting, he wants to file for or receive half of Jurnee's retirement. Now, hit me and let me know if you think that's fair. Now, let's turn the tables. If this was vice versa, do you think that that would be fair? Because here's my issue with it. Jurnee is only, at this point, 38 years old. Josiah is 42. Jurnee is far from retiring. How are you suing or trying to secure half of her retirement when she's not even retired? So I think that's highly unfair. I don't think it's unfair in regards to the alimony and child support, because that's what the court ordered. And if you know anything about alimony and child support, the person who pays the alimony and or the child support is most likely the person who was more financially healthy within that particular relationship. And that could have been as a result of Josiah kind of stepping back off of his particular talent to allow Jurnee to be able to pursue her career. That could be the case, I don't know, but whatever it was, the court decided that Jurnee was going to pay the alimony and the child support. The problem I have with that, and maybe it's just because I'm not cut from that type of cloth, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if I was married to Rihanna, right? And I am who I am and Rihanna is who she is, and we got a divorce, would I seek or would I take the judgment given for the alimony and child support? Probably so. Or if during that time I was the one that was performing the parental duties, right? To allow her to thrive in her career. Rightfully so. However, the part of the cloth that I'm not cut from is to dig deeper into that situation. I think that the $1 million that he received, as well as the $7,000 a month alimony and child support, was probably enough. Remember, it sounds like this $7,000 a month was a low figure, but this money was only allocated and calculated as a result of Jurnee's current earnings. So if $7,000 a month was what the court ordered, that was basically calculated based on what Jurnee was earning in the now time. Take that $1 million and that $7,000 a month alimony that you're getting and make something of it. Do something with it. He's a producer. I mean, I think that he did some producing for Jay-Z early on. He's not a major producer, but he does enough work that he does make a decent living. But kind of going after her to take everything she's got, even though she's not retired, it's that's kind of a I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Hit me up in the comments, ladies, gentlemen, both of you. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if the tables were turned. Do you think it was fair? Do you think it's fair? Because it's this particular situation. I'm just saying that from where I come from, that would not be the case. I don't need to go after her entire retirement. That sounds ridiculous to me. But hit me up in the comments. Let me know. And until next time, I appreciate you joining me at the Truth Be Told podcast. I'm your host, Q, and I'm out.